Minasan, konnichiwa. Kyou, anime haisha-san o kakimashou. Kaite mimashou ne. Issho ni kakimashou. Let's draw together. Okay, so let's start off with broad semicircular line to suggest the top of his head. Our dentist has an emphasis on technology around his eyes, magnifiers, scopes. So there's a lot of technology on the eyes that I want to emphasise, like so. Here we go. So the first layer of glasses, and then the glasses sort of go around to ears like that, and around to ears like that. Ordinarily a forehead would be a lot greater, but I'm doing the drawing from the perspective of the patient in the chair, so you sort of see it backwards a bit, don't see as much forehead. So we've got we'll do the broad outline of the bottom part of his face like so. Dentists have lots of technology and lots of covering on the face, so it's a challenge to get some personality across. But with our dentist in anime style, we've really got the opportunity to do that with suggesting his eyes and his eyes through the barrels, and also some anime hair which we can do. So let's keep going. What I want to do next is get us the sense of the barrels that are in the dentist's face. So we'll just remove a little bit of the bottom glasses here and get some barrels, some tubular barrels sort of going like so, looking downwards like that. Tubular barrels like so, and then around like that, and then on the sides of his eyes there's just a little suggestion of the natural eye, and then we can amplify those at the end of the barrels. So we'll suggest a little bit of eye just sort of here like so, like that, and then just a hint of the natural eyeball there, and then some big anime style eyeballs here, like that, there, here through the barrels. What I also want to do is give a sense of the depth and technology of the barrels, so we'll give them a few extra lines like so, just to suggest their depth and the machinery, this interplay between human and machine that happens on our dentist's face. The other thing that I want to get across is a little light that he has in the middle of his glasses. So first of all, we'll make the circle like so, and then I'll use a different colour. I'll use the red to get that sense of light coming out. And then again, anime style visual, so I want to get a sense of rays coming out of the light going downwards, right? So some rays coming out of the light going downwards. Our dentist has a mask as well, COVID times, but even more generally dentists wear masks. So let's give him a mask, a fairly full mask. Here, around there, like so. Okay, because he's a dentist and we're in anime style, let's use the kanji for tooth, which is ha. a stroke, another stroke there. That one needs stop on its own, and then down the bottom, and a lateral stroke, and then rice in the middle. Comment. For some interesting reason, if you stop the rice, you have a tooth. What a great story. But anyway, let's put the kanji for tooth in the middle, because dentists use a lot of tooth symbolism anyway. And moving on, let's give the mask some strapping there around his face and the ears. Just sort of finalise the details of the glasses there. Just a little bit, perhaps a little bit more detail of the ears in relation to the face, like so. Now, what I particularly like about my dentist and his face is he's got really good anime hair, really good hair in an anime style. It was sort of spiky like so, then behind the ears, spiky like so, and then the same thing on the other side, spiky like so, up to a point. And remember, this is from the vantage point of the patient, so we're getting across, in this case, the real anime hair. We can do the anime hair, and it really just comes out like that, out and around in cycles like that. Okay, so we exaggerate the hair. We can even sort of colour it in, okay, and give the hair a bit of boldness, like so. Okay, anime is bold, so we give it some boldness. Okay, now what I'm trying to do is get across a sense of technology and a sense of anime, a sense of boldness. I'm trying not to make it look too sinister, but I want it to be bold, so I'm trying to do a trade-off between bold and sinister. However, we've got ourselves ahead. We need a little bit more, particularly to get across the full dental thing. So I'm going now to give him a body with a bit of a gown and a drill, and I'm going to use some katakana onomatopoeia, some gyongo, to suggest the ee sound. Let's see how we go. Hopefully it comes across as bold and technological rather than too sinister and frightening. I'm going to switch to the green to get across the surgical gown that the dentist wears, and then when I draw the drill, I'm going to use the red to get across a sense of, again, a sense of boldness and a sense of technology, and just a sense of apprehension, if you like. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do with the colour choices and the drawing design from here. Okay, so our dentist has a neck and then a shoulder like so. So again, think of the angle, because we're in the chair looking up at the dentist. Just get rid of some of that. So I've got a little bit of a sense of that, but of course the gowning sort of covers it like so. So we've then got up here just a slightly raised hand like that, and then let's tackle some red drill and then finish off the gowning, and we've got ourselves an anime dentist. Okay, so here's his hand on the trigger. Just the green fingers just to sort of complete the trigger. And then across like so, and then the head of the drill comes out like that, and then a sort of longer bit for the drill, Sorry if I don't get the details right, but I was under sedation at that point, couldn't quite focus. So we'll just sort of colour that in a red to get the body of the machine and give that again some boldness. Right, so boldness there, and maybe even here, just a sense of sort of make it strong. It's a piece of technology. Now I'm going to do some lines to suggest the rotation of the drill. So we'll have a bit of a kind of a like that, and then just give it a few here. And the drill makes a sort of ee noise. So I'm thinking in katakana, ee, 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 ee. So, and the katakana, even if you don't know the Japanese, the katakana to suggest the sound is a big feature. So if you don't know and you love anime, you really do need to learn the katakana. E, 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 e. And we'll just finish off the detailing of the green gown, and I think we've got ourselves a dentist. So just finish the sort of the gown that comes across like so. There. Give it a little bit of colour, not too much. There, a little bit of colour. Finish off the rest of his arm, and correct that last little thing. I must have just stuffed that up there. And lo and behold, after a fashion, これはアニメの歯医者さん。ちょっと怖いね。では終わります。さようなら。